if I were you, it would be an information overload by now. So I want to keep it really, really brief. This is my striptease. This part of me is fawning me or special me. This is the part of me that is, in a way, a compensation for the shit sack. In a way, this guy, I'm gonna hide this guy really, really well by being special me. Don't you love me like this? Look, I can stand on one leg and I can do a pretty high kick as well. Look, isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? Maybe a little pirouette as well. Oh my God, I'm gonna make you look as far away as possible from my shit sack. Because if you saw this, you would basically think, as I think about myself, as not worthy of love. So, and this is, of course, is also in a way the fawning part of me is like manipulating others. Like if there's something happening out there that I should be uh, aware that might lead to a bad situation, I might step in and it's kind of regulate uh, by perhaps being less needy and more helpful and more good boy, so that people around me are not feeling that overwhelmed, so that they don't have an explosion that I'm afraid of. Because then I get really to, I'm just gonna, what can I do to help? What can I do? How can I serve? Like, yeah, okay. Deep breath. And as I'm sharing this, like there is a little bit of an edge here as well that I'm noticing, like making fun out of them, and I'm doing it in the name of humor and being able to just laugh with myself. But I just want you to be aware that there's parts of me still that are in conflict with my instincts that can come out as a bit of a sarcasm, which is in a way aggression. So I'm sorry if you feel uncomfortable during this week because I'm so intense and I'm having so much fun, and there might be some sarcasm that slips in there, which is basically just my unfinished business. I'm a human being too, and when these instincts kick in, you know, I'm an animal too, and it's embarrassing to be an animal in a human body, especially if it affects the people I love the most, that I want to create a new world with. Like, yeah, this is kind of the name of the game, and so I do want to invite you, like myself, to really open my heart to this part, to not ridicule them, but it's like, thank you. And this is for what we're going to do for next week. We're going to really move in to the body as a resource and really begin to see how these instincts working really hard for us, how we can help them to really take a break, so that we can kind of act for them. We can come. I love you. Come to me. Don't act out there. Don't act out basically, but come to me, and I will listen to you, and I will protect you. I will regulate. I will, and so on. I'm here now. I'm adult. That is over now, and I'm here, and I can change. So over to this, the last day of this, or can I see it as the window of tolerance, the homework for this day and for the coming weekend actually is to just kind of log your nervous system response uh, hour by hour. I think like you would just look at like, okay, in the morning, where is my nervous system at? Is it towards hyper? Is it hypo? And midday, where is it? Is it hyper? Am I in the window of tolerance, low? And just kind of take three different colors and just kind of track. And just like every day you see how you've gone up and down. And this is excellent for the next week because we're going to be able to throw in there a lot of resources so that you don't have to go completely up into hyper or completely down into hyper, that you can learn to regulate the speed of your talking, Buster, when you become aware of it, or activate yourself when you're collapsing, Buster, when you're going into that, oh, I don't want my life no longer. It's too much. I don't want, I just want to be in a little cabin somewhere. Everywhere, like, okay, let's just shake that out. I'm still here. It's okay. So that I can not take my nervous system so personally and identify with it, but actually okay, I can see this is how I learn to adapt. And it's really my responsibility to update it with the present moment. Like, I'm actually really a lot better right now. So let this present moment enter my nervous system. And little by little, as a meditation practice, every day, every day, every day, every day, I'm, in 10 years, I'm going to be in a very different place than I am today because I made all those micro choices based upon present moment awareness. So thank you for this week.